pineapple pizza is the best pizza, you know? I'm just joking. I'm not a psychopath. You know? Hawaiian pizza is horrendous. You actually have to pay me to actually eat that stuff. The pineapples, on their own, they're pretty good. Very good, actually. But the thing is, the after effects of pineapples, not very well. Especially when you add milk to the situation. That just makes it taste awful. There's this one time when I actually had ice cream with my pineapple. I think it was in Hawaii or somewhere. Look, I'm getting comboed. Okay, that's embarrassing. Okay, so the thing is, there's one time where I had ice cream with my pineapple. Did not go very well. I don't want to explain the situation, don't want to get demonetized. But there's other times where I had pineapple and I enjoyed it. Because it's one of the most sweetest fruits out there or something. Okay, what is my ping? Okay, these guys are basically cheating with their ping. 33 ms, that's crazy. I wish I had that latency. Pretty solid latency, I would say. But I'm stuck with 80. Because I live in the middle of the desert. There's these people online, my friends, they tell me to go touch grass, but the issue is, there ain't no grass for a few thousand miles. Well, unless you account for shrubbery, there's a bunch of shrubbery in the desert, actually. Surprising amount, actually. In Minecraft, there's nothing in the desert, except for monuments and rivers. But Minecraft really doesn't portray deserts that well, because they're actually pretty green and full of foliage. Bunch of beautiful smells, especially when there's rainfall. It's kind of like water on asphalt, that nice chemical smell. Any smell at all, revolving around rain, is always a great smell, I would say. But pineapples kind of got on a tangent, but pineapples, let's talk about some pineapples, yeah. So sometimes, or most of the time, whenever I have freshly cut pineapple, nothing bad happens, but once you put it in the fridge, and then you take it out, it always causes issues afterwards. Kind of makes me feel like I'm having a hunger. Maybe I'm starving. But I'm really not starving, it's just because of maybe the acid that's in the pineapple. Very interesting, but anyways, we gotta talk about some more pineapple related stuff. I went to a pineapple farm once. It's pretty interesting. The first pineapples are usually large, and then the second batch are small and sweet. Something like that. Okay, this guy, he knows how to combo. I don't know how to combo and talk at the same time, but I'm gonna get better at that. Gotta do some more recordings. I don't really get enough time to do recordings for some reason. Or sleep. Gotta really lock in. There you go. Sometimes I can just zone out and I just basically win. When you get in the flow state, you instantly win. Kind of like getting into the flow state as well, especially playing my music. I'm not actually playing it, I'm just having it in the background as YouTube. I can't really multitask like that, playing the banjo and also touching a keyboard and mouse at the same time. If you could do that with me, that would be insane. But I'm not able to do that. Maybe I could do that in the future, but I don't really have the time to do that because I have school. like pineapples pretty good, but I also don't like them. I don't like them at the same time. Kind of slur my words sometimes. I don't know why. Okay, why are my hits not registering? Crazy, bro. Maybe it's because of my Ohio ping. I don't live in Ohio, of course, but you know, I can always use Ohio as a adjective or something. Or analogy. Thought the guy froze for a second. There you go. Sharp 180. I'm really good at those. Get really good at them, and you start winning. Especially when you have a higher ping than other people. Or lower, I forget. In some situations, you can just go straight behind them. Like I almost did it right there. I think the guy has to have a few more milliseconds of latency. Okay, what are you doing? Stop using those hack clients. I never used a hack client actually, because I don't want to download any viruses. I was kind of a affluent watcher of FitMC back during the pandemic. Watching all those 2B2T videos really helped me out in understanding that I should not download any hack clients whatsoever unless I know what I'm absolutely doing. The funny thing is, FitMC, he's a history teacher or something. Advertising a server full of malicious people to a younger audience is definitely a great way to show your appreciation for your audience. I wonder why he's a YouTuber and not a teacher anymore. It's pretty interesting. Sometimes you gotta think about stuff using your critical thinking. But I don't really want to do that. I kind of want to get into a flow state and just let my subconscious act for me. How many? 15. Okay. Getting kind of distracted with talking and comboing at the same time. I'm not really comboing sometimes. Sometimes I'm just trading hits. Punish crits are pretty fun. Kind of find them satisfying. Because, yeah, like that. You made a poor decision. You make more poor decisions if you do that. You know, never crit me, because I'll always crit back. Okay, that guy just left because he understood that if he crit me... Okay, he's doing it again. What was that kid's name? Qmoto? Starts with a Q. 5-letter, 6-letter username. Okay, this person has a crazy ping. I don't know if it's even registering properly. This is more like a 100 ms person, not a 90. Sometimes it's not really that accurate. There you go, almost got killed right there because of their ping. I don't know why. Just kind of lost my train of thought. Ew. Let's see. I like comboing. It's pretty satisfying. I like the satisfying part of PvP, like that. Oh yeah. It's kind of annoying when they kind of back out of it, but it's whatever. Some people are just so brain dead that they don't even think about backing up. Gotta get good at understanding how to counter backing up. Maybe I just do the 3 block hits. I never tier tested before. Yeah, low tier 3 or high tier 4. Probably in that range. Never got coached before other than YouTube videos that I just mindlessly watched and hoped that I would get better at the game, like everybody does. Sometimes you just gotta use your thinking, write down notes. I don't like writing down notes, but that's what you gotta do if you want to study. insane combo right there. No, it was pretty mediocre. But you know, a combo's a combo. Can be satisfying. I don't know if there's ever an unsatisfying combo. This kid keeps backing up. Stop backing up, bro. That guy has reach. Come on. Why do you back up? It's crazy. Unfair advantage, yeah. 30 MS and you're just backing up. That's called abuse. Gotta be careful with those people. They always like to back up on you. Especially when they have insane latency, like 10 milliseconds. You don't have to back up, you know, you can just go along with the combo. Backing up's not everything. Right there, I just backed up. How do I have 80 MS? What's going on with my internet, bro? Okay, that's probably why I'm losing so much. It's the internet. The internet. Why? Maybe it's because I forget to strafe. Okay, yeah, it's probably my internet, or it's probably because I'm just losing focus. Okay, I gotta lock in to actually get some kills. Using the cheeky shift method, works out just like that. Okay, doing this kid again. I'm gonna be aggressive because he likes comboing for some reason. My internet really needs to know how to not shift. 70 to 80 to 90. Maybe somebody's trying to DDoS me because I'm just too good. I like having a controlled environment, having everything the same mouse, same controls, same sensitivity, and same desk height. Whenever I go on vacation, usually get a pretty bad desk. That's usually kind of above or below my desk height. Okay, there you go. Sharp 180. Okay, am I getting the same person over and over again? Am I glitched? Yeah, controlled environments, beautiful. But I gotta know how to have variation in my environments, because then I can get better at all-around setups. Am I getting, bro, same person over and over again? Groundhog Day, I say. Okay, what's this kid doing? Okay, finally I get a new person. It's crazy. Give me combos. Okay, my aim is bad. Okay, I'm gonna change my hand grip style. I think that's gonna improve my aim. Okay, and I just won just like that. Gotta get better at recording, having better ideas. No, this is a learning process with YouTube. I might need a coach to get better at the game. There you go. I think that was a Club Penguin skin. I'm not sure. And I'm just getting the combos in. They say it's harder to combo people with higher latency than you do. But I guess not. I guess it's the opposite for me. There you go, give me a new person. Okay, finally. Is that a new person? No, it's the same person. Stop giving me the same people. Gets boring that way. I basically rack up wins like crazy. And then I lose it all to some random person. Okay, give me a new person. Okay, there you go. That's great. Okay, this person's kind of noobish. There you go. I was trying to do the double click method. I think that just slows them down just a bit. Since up their W taps. I could also go on to FFA on PvP Legacy, but there's not really that much people on. Probably because they updated to the new Spear update. I can't even tell if Minecraft's losing popularity or gaining popularity. Because I'm trying to find a niche where I can actually gain an audience. There we go. Almost died right there. I like audiences. I think my most viewed video, 200 views. No, 2,000 views. 10 times that now. More views, more better, right? I kind of want to build a audience. An audience of just mindless iPad kids who just watch for stimulation. I don't really like that concept. I want people who actually care about my content and who will actually subscribe. I don't really find myself subscribing to many people, especially on YouTube. It's really the only social media platform that I use, both to watch and create. You could say Discord, but I don't think Discord's really social. You kind of have to know people to actually get their numbers, their ID. We're at 18. Where I am at 18. This is not really a group effort. This is more of a single effort by me. That guy has the vanilla cape just like I do, but I choose to have this one because it matches my skin better. The oranges and the yellows and the dark blues. Okay. Understand how to strafe, bro. This guy's coming from, I don't know, South Africa. That was a crazy 180. Kind of looks like I was hacking. Now I'm just getting better at the game. The more I play, the more better I get. Maybe I don't need a coach. Maybe I just need a bit of practicing. And recording those videos to make sure I'm actually doing better. Okay, basically, crit trading is really not going to make you win. The more you crit trade, the worse you get. There you go. I kind of want to knockback prevent. I forget what it's called. Preventing people from actually giving you knockback. But it's kind of tricky to pull off. There we go. That kid's getting close. I don't know if he's learning my battle technique. Okay, I'm getting the same person over and over again. Eventually I'm going to start losing. Yeah. Okay, how did he get lower MS than I did? How is he doing more damage than I am? So many questions, no answers. My adrenaline is going crazy right now. I thought this was the best moderated server, preventing anybody from hacking. Guess not. Seeing that I exist. No, I'm just joking. Oh, that was crazy. Am I gonna get the same person again? Hopefully not. Because he was close. Very close. There's many times when I have actually played on a server with people. Friends of sorts, you know? It's pretty much the time I had the most fun on Minecraft. Playing with other people. Playing with my sibling, playing with my friends. The ones that I did have. The path is always fun to look at. And I know it wasn't as good as I envision it. Because there's always intricacies, like doing homework, having responsibilities. Okay, that was crazy. And you ought to also think about many other things. My brain was not so developed, so everything was a little more difficult to figure out. And other things. This guy has an incredibly low latency. Kind of scared, but kind of excited to combo him to oblivion. You're gonna die, just know it. You don't have a higher ping than I do. Okay. My aim is awful. I gotta get better at it. I have never used an aim trainer before, but I think I should consider using it. Maybe a new mouse pad because this is kind of getting small. Even though it's 3 feet wide. Kind of rest my keyboard on it, so it kind of takes up space. Maybe I could get an artisan pad. 30, that's pretty nice. Oh, look at that. 5th place. How convenient. I don't know when the daily streak resets. Okay, Spongs is bad at the game. Spong's skin, no skill. All Spongs, no skill. There you go. Destroyed. I think I should get a trainer. Because then I could destroy even harder than that. Strategy is always interesting. But I'm kind of too lazy to actually go through with it. I could join a chess club, put that on my college resume. But maybe not. There's a lot going on in my life, like homework, Minecraft, other things such as that. Could start reading books, expand my vocabulary. But I'm kind of lazy, like I said. I like things being handed to me, because it's convenient that way. And they say convenience obscures freedom. I like having freedom, but I don't like having responsibility. So there's always trade backs between things. Always trade backs. Kind of envision YouTube as being my hobby. Having an actual job is my real job. Having a diverse array of jobs allows you to expand. Okay, this kid, he's hacking. Okay, I lost my win streak. It's crazy. I think I was at 31. Okay, how is he doing that? He's hacking. Yes. I'm losing my KD. Out of here, you're bad. Out of this world. Out of this universe. And out of the lobby. Get out of here. And we got a new guy. Just like that. Having YouTube as a hobby could be fulfilling in some cases. Very fulfilling. But I don't feel like it would be a great monetary contributor to my income. Having a college job, white collar job, always is the safer option to go. But with AI, it's kind of uncertain. So I'm kind of pursuing YouTube. Just in case my job doesn't work out. Then I can always have YouTube as my other path. I don't really like 1v1ing people twice in a row, because then that gives them the chance to actually destroy me once I let down my guard, and then they can brag about it. This guy's weird. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, 5. I kind of want to increase my win streak. Maybe after this kill, I'll end it, the recording. Bro has a rank, and he got destroyed. There you go, that's the end.